Huh? All right, everybody. We're gonna. I don't know what. I just have to take off my clothes to get everyone's attention. Okay, so improvising an introduction now. First of all, thank you so much for coming. This kind of all started in summer, and the place is packed, and it's really exciting to see so many people coming to something that you've put your heart, sweat, and time into. So thank you for taking the time out of your day and coming here. The next performer is someone that I first heard perform at an anti-Pride event. You know how Pride was taken by Barclays and Starbucks and shit? We kind of did an anti-Pride event, and I heard this performer. I think I was on ketamine, but they were really good. Besides that, I thought they were great. So I want to now call on stage our lovely Sebastian, Seb, Causton. Come up on stage.
Hello. If I want to come out, do I first have to go in to a closet where the air is tight and the light is dim? Why a closet where it's dark and kind of frightening? Why not something less constricting, more less constricting, more exciting? Is it because I'm supposed to feel trapped by these feelings that I have? Get in a cupboard, brood, feel bad. I like to think it's some kind of queer Narnia in there that I don't know about yet. And once you come out, you have to swear to forget, where Aslan runs a gay bar and the White Witch has a wife. And every now and then, someone falls out into a new life. I like someone I shouldn't, and we decide it's not okay. We say, let's not text. So of course, I check my phone all day. My phone begins to vibrate. My heart begins to race. It's her. I open it, and it's a fucking smiley face. What the hell is that supposed to mean? There aren't even any lines to read between. We say, we cannot pursue this under any circumstance. We just can't do this. It's a cursed romance. And then she goes and sends me an emoticon. What was she thinking? Has her mind gone? I don't want to write a love poem. What's wrong with a like poem? What's wrong with I think you're kind of all right poem? Because love is a tiny word with gigantic meanings, and I don't really like having feelings, so this is a I think you're kind of cool poem. This isn't a poem for my girlfriend, this is a poem for my friend who's a girl who I do things with I don't do with my other friends. This is I like it when we hang out and eat crisps poem. This is I really like it when we kiss poem. This is I like it when we hang out and eat cheese and wine at mine poem. This is I like it when you get slightly tipsy and you start to grind on me poem. This is I like the things you do to me poem. This is I like the things I do to you poem. This is I want to fuck all day and night poem. Clearly this is not a love poem. It's a wait and see poem. A what will be poem. But it is a poem. And it is for you. Just don't read too much into that, will you? Okay. That's the wrong poem. Okay. I'm going to see my parents, and a balance is hard to find between which bits of myself I take with me and which parts I leave behind. They've got issues with my queerness, but for the first time they are trying to try. So this has got me thinking that maybe so should I. I guess I could wear a hat to shield them from my shaved head. I guess I could swap my boxers for lady pants instead. I guess for one weekend I could manage not to bind, and instead of being an angry queer, I could pretend like I don't mind. I guess to make my dad smile, I could wear a dress and act like everything is fine and I am not a mess. I guess I could put mascara around my eyes, another mask to hide behind, just adding to the lies. I'll let them call me daughter and I'll let them call me she, even though every word is like a bullet to me. I'll pretend that I'm okay, be gracious and smile. Avoid topics like workers suggested I get signed off for a while. I can't talk about my friends because most of them are queer, or if they're not, they understand a queer life is happening right here. I can't talk about my job because I work in sexual health and they see sex as something that revolves around the queer self. I can't talk about where I live because Brighton is too gay and living here has affected me in a detrimental way. I can't talk about romance, but I've had 6 years of that. I keep the flutterings of my heart silent. I've got it down pat. I can't say what I'm scared of because it would frighten the fuck out of them too. I can't say I'm worried I'm drifting from you. If I leave all this behind, then what have I got left? I'd be empty, nothing, bereft. So I know that you're trying, and I want to too. But if I don't bring all of this, I can't give myself to you. Sorry about the massive smile when I was talking about work, but I've got like 3 colleagues just looking at me at the back. Okay. Feeling low. I text round for weed. I get a message. Ma. Hey, I'm around if you need. My heart leaps for joy. Things have been so rocky since I said I might be a boy. But here she is when I needed her most. I get ready to call my friends and boast it's happened. She's here. The path to our relationship finally seems clear. I look at the text again, refocus my eyes, feel deafened by the noise of my own sighs. One cheeky letter has ruined my dreams, an X at the end that remained unseen. It's Max, a guy with weed. At least someone knows what I need. Am I okay for time? Yeah? Okay. 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 This is a new one and I've only shared it with like 3 people, so bear with me. Okay. I bath in the dark, but by the flickering candlelight, I can see my body. The bubbles have betrayed me, dispersed into little islands, leaving my flesh exposed. I see my curves, my hips, my cunt, my tits. I bring the slightly damp joint to my lips and plant them tightly, like receiving my lover's last kiss. I close my eyes and think, but I know who I am. For the first time in my life, I can say with some clarity, I'm a man. One with curves and hips and a cunt and tits. It's taken nearly 25 years to understand, but this is it, who I am. Okay, this is another new one. Sorry, I have got some happy ones for the end, Hannah. It's okay, I'm sorry. Okay. I've sat in my bed so long, I feel that it's stretched out into a wide wilderness. So rocky with crevices that my body has made. The duvet scrunched into a treacherous landscape that sprawls out before me. The duvet mountain range that has formed around me is so grand that I lose things. My pen, my joint, my mind. And this land is so vast, it is all I can see. And the thought of leaving this place for the world that lies outside seems impossible. Some days I make it out unscathed. Some days with scars, and some days I don't make it at all. Yet I return here every night. But when I return, it seems like paradise, a shelter, a heaven. The silver glow of the moon softens it somehow. I close my eyes and the monsters come. The ones I spend all day shooing away, and as the sun rises and my eyes meet the first ray, I take a deep breath and prepare to make my way. Okay, I've now got some like little poems. Okay. A couple stands in tears. They wait for me to pass, but I can't. There's a large shit emerging from my dog's ass. That actually happened. It was very uncomfortable. I bought myself some flowers today to try to take the pain away. I thought if I had something alive in view, it would remind me that I'm still living too. This one is actually for two very close people in my life who are both here, and you'll know who you are anyway. Okay. You said if I went on T, you would be pleased, but I know it's just because you want more spots to squeeze. Two people in my life have already started arguing about this, and I haven't even decided if it's what I'm doing yet. Okay. Brain says, it's lucky we got out of there. She's a douchebag. She's a douchebag, she's a douchebag, she's a douchebag, she's a douchebag. I think my heart is hard of hearing. Trials of the Queer Kid, number 66. Swimwear can fucking do one. That was a haiku, and this is another haiku. Gender really sucks. I'm more than chromosomes. Just fucking watch me. And I think this is my last one. Is that okay? Yeah. I just used the guy's toilet for the first time. I couldn't pee, I was so excited. I don't know why. It fucking stank.